So once we go for we get the classroom, we need to sign it up. Actually, I'm already signing. That's the reason I have got the classrooms directly opened over here. And how do we sign in here in the Google Classroom? Definitely we need to have the Gmail account because it is one of the Google applications. That's the reason we need to have the Gmail account. So through our Gmail account, we would be logging in, signing up. And once we sign up, we will get the create option. You can see here the plus option. If you go for the plus symbol, we will get the create class or join class. So go to your browser, classroom.google.com. You will see this. We need to sign up with a Google account. Then we can see that plus symbol over here. If you hover over it, you can see join class or create class. If you want to create a class, go for the create class. And if you want to join the class, you have to click the join class. As a teacher, we need to create the class. As a student, we need to join the class. When you will create the class, if you click this, you will get the classroom like this. And once you go to the classroom, you can definitely see the classroom code. Already we discussed about that. That's the reason. Let me show you now. Or let us go to our own classroom. Our own classroom. Take a Guru's classroom, for example. So we create the classroom. Once we create the classroom, you can see here, this is the header of our classroom wherein we can see the class code here. So you can copy this class code and send it to the students so that you can invite the students to join our class. Either you can share the inviting link or you can simply share this class code so that they can once again go for classroom.google.com, sign up, and then they can go for plus sign and they click the join option. Once they click the join option, it would be asking them to enter the class code. If they enter this class code, they would be a part of our classroom as you did for this classroom. Right, teacher? So this is about how to create a classroom and how to join a classroom as a student. Now, let us go for the important sections of the Google Classroom. As we all know, the exact usage of Google Classroom before we go for the sections of the Google Classroom. A Google Classroom is actually a learning management system. I mean to say, it is used to manage the learning. Where does the learning takes place? In the classroom. And what is the learning here? The interaction between the teacher and the students, wherein we make the students to experience something in the classroom, thereby gain the new knowledge is said to be learning. So in the same way, we all know learning is nothing but the relative change in the behavior by the experience and training. So in order to provide experiences to our students, we do something in the classroom. In the same way here, this classroom is also utilized to create different experiences to our children. Then what are the different experiences? We call those experiences might be the direct experiences or indirect experiences or vicarious experiences, which you all know that is nothing but in the usual face-to-face interaction, we will be using either the models, I mean the teaching learning material, either the models are the 3-dimensional or 2-dimensional or whatever you want, are the field trips, are the direct live objects. In the same way here, in the classwork, we can use some of the material to provide some of the learning experiences to our children so that we can optimize the learning among the children through the online mode. That means though we are not in face-to-face transaction, we can make our children to experience something, thereby they can learn something. That's the reason it can be called as learning management system. And then, so the first thing is it's a learning management system. Next thing is it is an online educational platform. What do you mean by online educational platform? Here we are not coming into, it's not the synchronous mode. Instead, it is asynchronous mode. I mean to say we are not face to face, but even then we would be coming into contact with each other through the assignments, materials, etc. posted by the teacher. Not only that, we post the material and then we keep the assignments. We also post material can be oral, that means audio, or can be visual, or can be textual, that means verbal, as well as the visual materials can be posted. The students go through the posted material and then they respond to the assignments, either in the form of the worksheets or in the form of the Google Forms or whatever you please. And once they respond, we may also go for the correction, that means assessment, and give them the feedback in the form of private comments by the teacher. Not only the feedback, we would also assign them the grades. So in that way, it will be helping the teacher to be a full-fledged teacher in the online mode. That is the reason it's also called as an educational platform. So basically, Google Classroom is an educational platform and it is also the learning management system. The first point I would like to say. Now, the second point, as just we were saying that we can reach our students, right? So how do we reach our students? In order to know that, we have got 3 different sections which you can see over here. But as this is a laptop, we can see the 4 sections here. So the first thing is stream. The stream is nothing but basically it is the opening page of something. That means it is nothing but once we enter the stream, once we open the Google Classroom, we can see the stream section. Whatever you see here is a stream. And what will be there here? It is basically for the announcements. I mean to say, if I want to, suppose once I begin the class, I may send a welcome message. Dear, welcome to the class. So a welcome message or whatever the announcement I make related to the teaching learning process can be posted here as a teacher. And when they receive this, whatever they wanted to say or they wanted to reply, they can also post it over here. That means this is only for the transaction between the teacher and the students, not in the form of assignments, but only about the classroom transaction, interaction, I mean to say. So it can be basically for the announcements, and it can also show what kind of assignments are posted by the teacher. Once an assignment is posted in the classwork section, here we can see that, see, ELTA Warangal Urban posted a new assignment Canva. But what is that actual assignment? We would know when we go to the classwork session. So it gives the brief outline of the different assignments that are posted by the teacher from time to time. And also, it can also be a place where we can have the announcements made by the teacher and the reflections of the student. Suppose you want to reflect upon something and you want, and when as a student, we want to share something to the teachers, they can also share their feelings here in the stream. See, we can see the people to be sharing there. For example, excellent work. That means this is the feeling expressed by Raj Kamalakar Reddy sir, which can be posted over here. So that is nothing but I would like to say only one thing, that is stream is a place where we can post announcements, we can have the reflections together, and one more thing I would like to add, that is the whole class feedback. There are 2 types of feedback as we know, individual feedback, whole class feedback. Individual, I mean to say, when a teacher gives an assignment, suppose you are the teacher, you gave me an assignment in the Google Classroom and I responded, I turned in my homework. Then what happens? You will be going through it and you will be grading it. I got some grade or some points, right? Now, not only you grade my assignment, wherever I go wrong, you would be highlighting my errors and you would be giving me the private compliment or comment, highlighting my errors as well as the positive points. That means positive criticism you will be giving. So that is individual feedback. That means you are good at writing, so it shows your quality, it shows your confidence levels, it shows your hard work, etc. But if you could arrest such kind of errors as simple grammatical errors, you could be an excellent speaker or writer, etc., or excellent student. Like that, we would be giving the feedback to the students in the form of private comments, which can be added in the classwork section after grading the assignments. That is called as individual feedback, which is visible for every student separately or individually. But suppose I have got 20 students in my class and I have gone through the assignments of all the students and I will be giving individual feedback at their places where I have assigned them the task. But I want to say something to the whole class. In general, we'll be saying, my dear children, for in the face-to-face classes, we'll say, my dear children, you all wrote very well, but I think all of you are doing some silly errors like so and so. So if you concentrate on this, that means when we go for writing a notice, you are right, you wrote very well, but when you go for writing a notice, for example, you need to keep in view the exact parts of the notice or exact features of the notice that are to be followed. That is, you have to follow the layout. It should be on only one page. There should be a topic, there should be a heading, there should be, and all of them should be in the bold letters. In between, there should be the word called as notice, and there should be a date, and then no salutation in the notice, and then a body of the notice should be very short, ending with the subscription. That means I took an example of notice, writing a notice. So here we have highlighted all the features of the notice. I mean to say, you all wrote very well, but some of the students are deviating from the layout. So please keep in view the features of the notice when you go for the writing down a notice, and strictly adhere to the model that is given by the teacher. This is what we have given. We gave an instruction, actually feedback to all the students in general. This is called as whole class feedback. So this could once again be given in the stream. So what are the main uses of the stream? The first thing is announcements, declarations or announcements made by the teacher. The second thing is it also gives a brief point of a brief description of the assignment that is posted. Once an assignment is posted, it highlights this. And the second thing is the list of the assignments that are posted. And the third thing is it is also a place for the reflections of the teacher and the students. And the fourth thing is it also is a place where whole class feedback is given by the teacher. It can also be called as general feedback to all. Then what is this classwork? If we go for the classwork, is it okay, sir? Am I able to reach you?
Okay, madam. Okay.
Hello?
Okay, madam. It's very clear.
Thank you.
Yes,
Sir.
madam. Yes, madam.
And that let's continue. Actually, I have been given only 20 minutes, so am I fast, sir? May I continue like this? Please keep in mute, sir. Some disturbance. Thank you. Sai Kumar, sir, please. Mr. Sai Kumar, sir, please keep yourself in mute. Thank you, sir. Sorry. Now let us go for the classwork. So when we go for the classwork, what is the actual major role of classwork? What do we do in the classwork? Let's focus upon. The first thing is you can see the plus button, that is create button. It is nothing but it is used to create. Mainly the classwork is this is the actual interactive place between the teacher and the student. So the first thing is before we assess the student, what do we do as a teacher? We need to make our students to gain some knowledge. How can we make our students gain the knowledge? We need to provide them certain experiences. How can we provide the experiences? By providing certain material. What kind of material can we provide? In the form of the videos, for example. Either it can be the personal videos or the lesson videos which you prepare, or the YouTube videos, or whatever you wish. We can provide the videos. How can we provide? That is nothing but the material, right? Visual material, we can say. The second thing is textual material. Either you can prepare a Google Doc, or you can also prepare a Google Sheet, or you can also prepare a Google slide, whatever it is. You can prepare any material and you can send them to the children for the sake of their usage. So either the textual material or the oral material or the visual material, you can post them into the classroom section or classwork section in order to provide the experiences for the children. So how do we post them? You all know. Just we need to click this create button. Once we click this create option, we can go see the pop-up window to be opened with the different options, that is assignment, quiz assignment, question, material, reuse, post, etc. So here assignment is nothing but once we provide the material, after providing the material, we can go for assessing them. But the first thing we need to do is we need to provide the material for providing experiences to optimize the learning. So what do? We first go for material section. As usual, as you know, once we go for the material section, we would get the window to be open like this. And here a topic is there. For example, I am providing the topic of my topic is Google Classroom. So I can go for writing it as Google Classroom, right? So I can write it. Actually, if I write something, it would be entering over here, but let me write like this. So we add the topic, create topic. I need to go for create topic, and you can go for Google Classroom. Here we need to go for material. What kind of material I can give? For example, oral material or videos, etc. You can give anything. So title is tutorial, for example. Tutorial material, tutorial and Google Classroom. Description is go through watch the video. Watch the video, and you can write the description based upon your topic. If it is related to our unit, we will write in different way. The name of the topic is the name of the unit, and here we can go for unit 1. We can keep it over here, and title it is nothing but watch the videos and reading material that are provided here. Description is for our title is name of the lesson, reading A, reading B, reading C. So watch the videos and the text material that is provided over here. And here, if you want watch the video, I said, but I need to add the video. So we can go for this attachment add symbol, and then we can go for adding the material. How can we add the material into the classwork? We can either add from a file from a Google Drive, or we can add a link, or we can add a file which is already there in the C drive, or we can also go for the YouTube. So in all these forms, we can select anything which is already stored with us. We can add them as the material. For example, I want to add a YouTube link. Then I can simply go for the YouTube. I can go for Google Classroom tutorial. As you all know this, I can simply select it so that it can be added for viewing. Just let me take this, add. It would be added over here. And once we add like that, we can add any number of things. For example, I want to add a text material. I can go with this once again addition like that. So, for example, I want to go for the link. I can simply go with this link, but actually at present I don't have the link. I couldn't copy, so I'm not adding it. But once you go for a YouTube, you can share a link. You can copy a link and come for adding the link here. And once we add this, we can go for this post. It would be posted. So like that, in the classroom, see here, we have added the tutorial. If we go for the stream, once again, see here, posted a new material tutorial. That means immediately whatever the class that is posted into the classwork, whether it is material assignment, it would be appearing over here. If you want to see what it is actually, we can go for once again the classwork section. If you open this, you will see the material. And if you want to view the material, you need to go for view it. Right, sir? So like this, YouTube can be that means YouTube videos can be directly watched in the Google Classroom, because YouTube is also one of the apps of the Google Classroom, one of the apps of the Google nowadays. So that's the reason we can use YouTube directly. Now, so what is the use of the classwork? Once again, the first thing is we can create material, we can create questions, we can also create a quiz assignment, that means in the form of Google Forms, or we can also go for giving the assignments. Assignments, I mean to say the discourses you can give in English, or whatever the assignment you can give. That means, for example, writing a profile, writing a notice, or writing an essay, or writing a letter, etc. Or diary entry, making a diary entry like that. So everything we can post. The same type of window can be opened, and we need to enter the topic, and we need to enter the details, and we need to attach the file from where you have prepared. When we go for the assignment, we can prepare a Google form in the Drive, and we can attach it. Now let us go for people. So what is the use of the classwork? The first thing is to post the materials, to create assignments. This is first one. Second thing is to assess the student. That means once we post it, for example, here we have posted the material, right? So let me see. Once we post the material and assignment, the people will be answering the questions. For example, assignment Google Slides. Let me open this. Here the assignment is given. Let us view the assignment. See, when we go for this, see instructions. This is the actual assignment that is given to you, right? And now, how many of them have turned in? Let us see. See, total number of students are 60. 64 have been assigned, but only one has turned in. That means this assignment was done by only one student. So once we get the answers, if I want to assess this student, I can, sorry to use student, actually teacher. So being a teacher, I got used to do like that. So I used to say like that. Sorry, my dear teachers, please excuse me. So here, suppose that now this is my student. So what happened? In order to assess his slides, his assignment, I have opened this. Once I open it, I can go through his slides, right? And now I can give a grade or points to him. That means I can assess his work. And once he submits, you can see the turned in. Turned in means the people who have submitted their assignments, which you already know. So here, first thing is we post the material. Second thing is we also post the worksheets or the Google Forms or the question papers and give assignments for assessing the students' understanding. Then the third thing is, once we assess them, we can assess in two ways, either by giving the points or by giving the grade. That depends upon ourselves. And then let me set our discretion. And after assessing, we can also give them the feedback. Where do we give the feedback? For example, let us return to this. See, actually, in order to give the feedback, once a student turns in, we can go for the adding the private comment. For example, class comments. Here I can add my comment. You wrote very well. It's very nice, but try hard. Try do something different in the next time. Or you can improve yourself. Like that, I can go on giving the private comments. And this comment is visible for each and every student independently. That is the reason. Whatever the comments we give in the classwork section will be individual feedback. That means it would be visible only for one student. That means whomever I give the comment, that would be the private comment to them. Next, people. What is these people? These people, and one more thing I would like to add over here in the classwork. Whatever the work which we do can also be visible by, can also be made visible to other students, so that all of us can see. For example, we all are friends. I can see what kind of work you have done, and I can also learn from that. Means suppose I might not be I wrote, for example, somebody asked me to write essay. We all wrote essays, and now I wanted to know how my friend has written the essay. So what do? I open it. Once I open it, I can go through his essay. Now I would collect that. I would see some of the points which I could not write. So what do? Now I learn new points. Like that, the people will go through the work submitted by others, and this would be a collaborative. And sometimes we can also invite the students to comment upon and compliment upon their friends' works. In that way, we can go for collaborative work. Next thing is people. So what do these people, when we go for this section, we can see the teachers and the students. As you all know, these are the teachers here. We can add the teachers by clicking this. If we click this invite teachers option is there. If you go for this, it can generate a link. If once we it can open a window. Once entering the email and sending it, we can invite them, and once they accept, they would be a part of our class. So invite the teachers, we can invite the teachers. In the same way, we can also invite the students. So like that, and whoever has joined the classroom, we can see them over here. Now let us go for the grade section. If we go for the grade section, we can see how many students have submitted their assignments, what all the different assignments were given by the teacher, and for how many points they have been given, how many students are there. So student wise, assignment wise, completion, and the grading at the points they have got can be seen over here. So it gives the complete summary of the assignments, the grades have been obtained by the students, and the status of the completion of the assignments. So this is basically about the 4 important elements, or I can say segments of the classroom. The most important thing is, so what is the main use of the string? What is the main use of the classwork? So we can post them into the classwork, and we can give individual feedback in the classwork. We can go through the works of the students in the classwork. We can go for collaborative or group work in the classwork, whereas we can give whole class general feedback in the stream. All the announcements we make can be in the stream, and the student and teacher opinions can also be there in the stream. And then people, only teacher and students. And here the grades, it gives a total summary or total view. Then apart from all these things, what else we discussed is the other settings of the Google Classroom. Actually, as we all know how to make the settings, that's the reason directly I have gone through the important elements of the classroom. Now let me go for these settings. As you all know, this is the general settings which can be used to enter the class details, etc. And we can go for the class code. And if you want to send it to the class code, if you want to invite the students, you can go for inviting codes here. This is a link here. You can simply copy it and paste it in the WhatsApp group so that your student can be invited. In the same way, stream sections too. These are the settings which we can make in the stream. If you want your students also to post or not, based upon this, we can. That means what you enable, that would be visible. If you want your students also post, you have to enable this. Otherwise, if you simply say the students can only comment or only teacher can post, the students can never post their opinions over there. In the same way, and grading section we already discussed here. So if you go through this, you can know we would be first making all these settings and go for addition of the work into the classwork section. That means creation of assignments or the materials into the classwork section. And then we all know this is the main menu, which can also be called as hamburger menu. If we go for this, you can see the classes. That means if you click this, you know all the classes which are there. And we also know about we can also link this into Google Class Calendar. And then we can have a review of all the classrooms and all classroom activities. If you click this, you can see this all classes, and here once again you can select each and every class, and you can go for what are the different tests that were there, how many of them have been assigned the work, and how many of them have turned in, and how many of them have been graded. It gives a review of each and every class. In the same way, here we can also see the list of all other classes of which we are a part, either as a teacher or as a student. And in the end, we can see once again one more thing, that is the settings button over the archive you all know the important things which can be stored over here. And here the settings button, if you go for this settings wheel, this is different from that general. This is the general settings, whereas that means this is about the class details, class code, grading, that's all. Whereas if you come to this settings, this is actually which makes us to highlight the notifications that this can be used to change our profile, or we can update the profile time to time, and we can go for highlighting the email notification. Suppose that if you have submitted the assignment, I am a part of your classroom and you are also a part of the classroom. This Techie Guru's classroom. Once you submit assignments or once you write a comment, I will get an email notification. But what is happening here, as there are a number of the classrooms, every time whoever will make a comment or whoever will submit an assignment, if I get the emails, it is becoming overloaded. That's the reason what did I do? I have disabled it. That means I'll go through the classroom, but actually I don't want the email notification, so I disable it. If I enable it, once again I'll get all the mails. That means once a student submits or once a student comments on my post or anybody or whoever comments in whatever the way in the classroom related to the classroom, I will get all the notifications through the mail. This is all about the Google Classroom. Thank you for giving me this opportunity once again, and I hope I have reached you in the revision. And if we want a quick revision, shall we go on with the Google Classroom? Shall we open a Google form and discuss the answers orally? Or may I take you? Sir, Kamlaka Reddy, sir.
Continue, madam.
Shall I open the Google form?
Yes, madam.
Okay, sir. Thank you. My dear teachers, actually this Google form has been posted into a Google Classroom, but I have added 5 more questions now. So let's have a brief review. That means actually in order to recall what we learned, and even if we get a question, it would be clarified on discussion. That's the reason in order to have a discussion of the answers of this, I have taken up and opened this Google form once again. So let me go on with the discussion of the questions over here. Google Classroom facilitates check all that apply: collaborative learning, assessment, synchronous teaching learning experience, feedback, and reinforcement. What is that? What can be the right answer? Can it facilitates collaborative learning or not? Here, we can view the answers of our students, of our friends, and we can also comment upon our friends' work. So definitely it makes us to learn from others' work. That's the reason it is a collaborative, it enables the collaborative learning. It can also give an opportunity to assess the assessments, to evaluate others' work, that means the students' work. And is it synchronous teaching learning experience? No, synchronous means face-to-face. Here, the teacher and student can come together, but not face-to-face. And then it can also provide feedback and reinforcement. So what can be the right answers? Collaborative learning, assessment, and also feedback and reinforcement. So you can see here, once I click this, you can see the answers because this is prepared by me. The answers are being directly displayed over here. I hope you all answered the Google form. Have you all gone through the Google form, sir?
Yes, madam. We submitted.
Thank you, sir. If you don't mind, could you please answer in the chat, sir? What's the second question? Google Classroom is anybody? Please use this chat box, sir. Or unmute and please give me the answer. Google Classroom is
LMS.
LMS. Thank you. Learning Management System. Yeah.
Learning Management System.
Yeah. Can it be the engaging tool, game tool, assessment tool?
Assessment tool.
Yeah, actually, it makes to assess the students, but it can assess the learning of the students, but it is not the assessment tool. I mean to say assessment tool is it's a questionnaire. It's not only questionnaire. That's right. That's the reason we are not taking it to be the right one. Am I reaching you, sir? Actually, the 4 options are there. Sometimes we get confused with assessment tool. Don't think otherwise that I'm saying that we get confused. It is helpful in assessment, but actually it is not the assessment tool. If it is a questionnaire, we can call it as assessment tool. For example, Google Form, it's only an assessment tool. Next, engaging tool. Engaging means a tool that is used for providing different engaging activities to the children. So it is not only the engaging tool, it is a basic learning management system wherein all these activities are involved. That's the reason as a used tool, this is the wrong option over here. If I remove this tool, of course, it enables engaging the children. It enables assessment. It enables the games to be supplied to the students. But the tool word is making these options to be wrong. Okay, sir, I hope I have reached you. Is it okay, sir?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam. Please continue. Yes, madam.
Roja madam, your
Sir,
voice is not audible. Yeah,
sir,
yeah, no.
Am I
Okay.
not audible now?
Yeah, yes, now audible.
Yeah. Sir, actually, my intention is showing this Google form is it is not that you don't know the answers. Why a particular answer is correct and why the particular answers options are incorrect. When we discuss this, we would be knowing. Actually, here this Google Classroom enables assessment. It enables engaging activities. It also enables the game. That means we can even give different games like a quizzes app, Kahoot app, Flipgrids. We can also use them. Padlets we can use in the Google Classroom. But actually, all of them are different tools. And different tools can be used in this Google Classroom, but itself is not a tool. That's the reason as we use the tool over here, these are the wrong options. Is it okay, sir? Now, let me go on to the third question. Yeah, Google Classroom enables the teacher-student interaction through. May I know the answer, please? Materials.
All the above, madam. All the above.
All the above.
All the above.
All
the above.
the above, madam.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, because it enables the interaction through materials, because we supply materials, we also post assignments, we also grade and give the feedback to students. So all the above. Thank you. Google Classroom facilitates the collaborative learning through. Collaborative is nothing but group learning through
Discussion boards, madam.
discussion boards. Thank you, sir. Google Classroom is one of the best modes of asynchronous transaction. Do you agree
Strongly
or
agree.
disagree? Strongly.
Strongly agree,
Thank you,
madam.
sir. Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you. The 3 types of posts you can create for your students in Google Classroom. What kind of post? Yeah, yes, sir.
Assignments, question, and material.
Assignment, question, and material. Yes, sir.
Yes, madam.
Yes, thank you, sir. And actually, sorry, we can also post the projects. But here, we never find a word as a project over there. A project can also be posted in the form of either an assignment or a form of the material. That's the reason here, assignment, question, and material. Thank you, sir. Classwork section has the provision for collaborative learning activities. Has it?
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Individual feedback and
Reinforcement.
reinforcement.
Yes. Whole class and general feedback.
No, madam. It comes under stream.
Assignments and material.
Yeah, very good. Thank you, sir. Assignments and material.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What about announcements, sir? Where do we find it?
They comes under
No.
stream, madam.
Stream? Yes, thank you. So whole class and announcements, both of them for the stream section. So only these 3 are the right options. Thank you. This is only recalling what we learned, sir. So please don't mind that I'm questioning you. Students can also post and add their comments in stream. Do you agree? True or false?
True. True, madam.
True, madam.
True.
If we enable that option, they can post. If we disable that, they can't
Yes,
post.
ma'am.
But our intention is to be intact with them, so we enable them. Welcome message and teacher's plan of action of sessions are visible in
Stream section, madam.
stream section. Thank you, sir. That means we prepare a plan of action, we prepare the timetable and place it before we go for class work. Thank you. Teachers can reset the code of the class. Do you agree or not? True
Yes,
or false?
true, madam.
Madam,
True,
true.
true.
Yes, we can reset. The 3 horizontal lines provides you, that means the main menu provides you. What does it provide, sir? A list of the classes you are enrolled in, a list of your students enrolled in Google Classroom, or only a list of the classes you teach, or a list of all your classes, calendar, to-do list, archived classes, and settings.
Last one, madam.
Last, madam.
Last
A
one.
list of-
The
A
last.
list of your
Yes,
classes.
sir. Thank you.
Calendar.
The last.
To do. Yes,
Yeah,
madam.
yes, sir. Thank you, sir. The button that allows you to post the materials or assignments is,
Schedule, madam.
sir, when
No,
if you
madam.
want to post the material or assignment into the classwork, which button do we click? What do we do? Suppose I want to post the material. What do I do?
Create
Create,
ID.
madam. Create.
Yeah, I go for create option. Yes, create is the right option. Sir.
Right. Create.
Students
Ma'am,
can, sir,
in the initial test, it was showing wrong.
was it given as post, sir?
No. We gave create, but it showed wrong actually.
Well, I'm extremely sorry, sir. I would actually correct it. Sorry,
Okay,
might be
okay.
there is a mistake over here. Sorry.
Thank you.
I would definitely correct it, sir. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Okay.
The students can resubmit the work. The students can resubmit the work that hasn't been graded yet. True or false? Suppose that we have assigned a task and the students have submitted the work. You did it and you submitted it. Now we want to resubmit. I want to improvise it and resubmit. Can we do it or
Yes,
not?
ma'am.
Yes,
It can be done.
Yes, true, madam.
It can be.
It can be
True,
done.
true.
That has not, once it is until it is not graded, we can unsubmit and resubmit, right, sir?
Yes,
I think you
ma'am.
have got those options over there.
Yes.
So true is the right option. How can you access Google Classroom? That means what is the URL you use to create a Google Classroom? Classroom.com, googleclassroom.com, classroom.google.com, google.classroom.com.
Classroom.google.com.
Google.com.
Yeah, this is the right.
Third one, ma'am.
Any email account can be used to sign up for Google Classroom. Do you agree, sir? Can we
Yeah.
sign up?
No.
Any email account.
No.
For example, we have got
No,
Yahoo
no,
Mail or we have
it's
got
not.
some. No, only
Google.
Gmail. Yeah,
Gmail only, ma'am.
Yes, sir. So this is false.
False. Okay.
So this is actually, it doesn't, sorry, excuse me for asking these questions or revising these questions. The only thing why I did take this is in order to have a recollection of actually what we learned in the Google Classrooms. So I
In
think I have
previous
covered all
week,
the
we have only 12 questions, madam.
Yes, sir.
Now
I
Now you
have added,
added 3 more
added
questions.
3 more.
yeah, I have added just 3 more in order to have a discussion over here. Sir. I couldn't get the times or in order to add a few more.
Yes, madam. So we will resubmit this form again.
Okay, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will enable the option, sir. Please, sir.
Thank you.
And I will go for that correction also. Thank you, sir, for redirecting me for this. For that.
Welcome.
Thanks a lot for all the teachers. And any questions, sir?
For now, there is no questions, madam. You have done it very well. Wonderful
sir.
class it was actually.
Thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity, sir. And
Please,
thank you very much.
new participants are there. Please ask any questions. New participants.
Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
how to create a Google form, ma'am?
How to create a Google form, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, actually, Google Forms can also be created in 2 different ways. The first thing is either you can go for forms, any browser like Google Classroom you have created, forms.google.com. Okay, sir? Shall I show? Now, actually, I'm in the drive. You can see my screen now, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
So there are 2 ways in which we can create a Google form. The first thing is, suppose you go to your drive. Okay, sir. And if you see, you can see this new button here, right? Or if you go for this Gmail account, by the side of it, you can see the 9 Google apps, right? If you go for this, you can see this drive symbol. You can come to this Google Drive. And once you go into the Google Drive, you can see this plus button. If you click this new, you can see the Google Forms or more options. Sometimes it would be hidden in the more. So if you click this more option, you'll get all this. Once we click this Google Forms, it would be open, right? This is one way. This is a blank form that is open. You asked about Google Form only, no, sir?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So the first one way is from Google Drive, sir. Okay, Google Drive, new option and blank form. Okay, new, more Google form. This is the blank format which we have got. Actually, this should not be there. Only you will get this type of form. This is called as blank form, and you can edit it. Edit means you can make many changes according to the purpose for which you have opened it. Okay, sir.
Okay.
That means we need to add the title. Then we need to go for the description. For example, title quiz. So I may take the title as quiz. Of course, I'm not teaching Google Form, but as you said, and in description you can add anything. For example, there would be 3 sections with 20 multiple choice questions. You have to answer all of them, etc., etc., etc. Our class, JHS, like that. We can write anything to a description. Okay, sir. Are prepared by XYZ, etc. And then you can go on adding the question by using the plus button. As you know, this is one way of creating the Google Form, right?
Okay.
Second way of creating the Google Form is we directly go for the browser. That means, for example, we go for the browser, new tab. Let me take new tab, browser. Here, forms.google.com.
Okay.
You will get a blank form, sir. Once again, this plus button. These are all the templates. These are already prepared ones. If you want, suppose if you want to send a Google Form for party invitation, you can directly select this. Otherwise, if you want to prepare something, we go for blank form.
Okay.
Start a new.
Okay. Same.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Welcome, sir. It's
Thank
my
you,
pleasure,
madam.
sir.
Thank you, madam.
Thanks a lot, sir. Shall I take leave, Kamlakar Reddy, sir?
Yes, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Good evening once again. Okay, sir.
Bhushan, sir.
Sir, Rajkamalakar Reddy, sir. Tell me.
ఇప్పుడు కళ్యాణి మేడం గారు ఉన్నారు.
Kalyani madam garu unnara? She has
Padlet
already hosted. Yes, Kalyani madam, please take the class. Kalyani madam,
కళ్యాణి మేడం గారు గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ అండి.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
welcome madam.
Yeah, sir. Thank you very much.
Continue your program. That's
Yeah, actually, I have fought this Padlet, right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine. So, dear friends, good evening, everyone. It's really a privilege to meet you all once again. So, most of you might have practiced Padlet, which we discussed earlier. So in short, I'll explain you how to use this Padlet. Padlet is a tool which is good enough to interact with our students during online platform. So the tag itself says that you are beautiful. So give me a couple of seconds to share my screen. Then we'll start.
కళ్యాణి మేడం గారు,
Yes,
కళ్యాణి
sir.
మేడం.
Yes,
So
sir.
new participants have joined today, madam.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, friends. So, Padlet is, now Roja ma'am was explaining you about Google Classroom, right? Google Classroom is like our school. And in that, see, a particular class will be doing good kind of exercises like project works or class work, transaction of content in the classroom. And see, sometimes that 45 minutes may not be enough for us to interact on all tasks. So how to go with that task? So this Padlet is something which helps us to be in contact with the students or be connected to students out of school also. Like we can make it a blended learning. It is not that we learn only, we use these tools only during online. Even when it is a blended learning, offline, when we come to face-to-face classrooms like our traditional classroom, we can use these tools. Now our students are good enough furnished, or we can say experienced of using these technology tools. So we can I'll share. We can help them using these tools. So just I would like to go directly to Chrome. On Chrome, kindly, the way how to get to the Padlet instance on Chrome, you just type this. What we have to do, see, is my screen visible?
Yes, madam.
Hope it is
Yes,
visible.
Yes,
Right?
visible,
it
ma'am.
is visible, madam.
What we have www dot, you can see that www.padlet.com. Okay, that is what we have to do. Padlet.com. Okay, so then you can take a sign in also. Then you can see here, Padlet, you are beautiful. This is the source that we have to take. So just make it sign up or log in. You can see here I have already logged in and I have my account, so it will take me directly to dashboard. If not, what we have to do, we have to sign up. So to sign up, what we can take is So to sign up, what we have to take is we can sign up with Google account, or we can go with a password and Gmail account, Gmail and password. So there is no issue even if you go with the Google account. See, when we take some apps, it says that your privacy is being screened, and all your transactions will be observed by the app. We get some notifications, right? But here it is not so. Padlet is an open and friendly, user friendly source, so it's easy to use it. So just you can sign up as if we go for WhatsApp or other. If it is on mobile, and see the whatever we can see on desktop or laptop, the same we can see on uh, mobile also. The same dashboard will be visible, and same options and this what we call work ons that we can do will be same on both. There is no change at all. See, if it is Google Classroom, we cannot see marks on mobile, whereas on desktop we can see that, right? So such things, such variations are not there in Padlet. That is one thing what we can observe here. So what we have to do is we have to sign up, and then when we create our account, we can see our name and all the details here. This is how we do for our WhatsApp or other things. The similar profile maintenance process is available here. Okay, so when we get this, the major part is here. Every day whenever we open it, it makes a tag to our name. Hi Kalyani, keep up the good work, and you're beautiful, or have happy morning, something it will be wishing us. So as many times you open, you will find a new tag here, new wish here. Okay, so it's a smiling tool, and even students enjoy it working on this. So first of all, the thing recent is that what the things I have opened and then made, which Padlets I have created, shared, the one which was shared by people to me, and then liked. If I have liked anything, I'll get here. And this is a new folder. We can create folder for class, our subject as per lesson, and we can get it here. I have created one folder like ELTA, and in that I just dumped one Padlet shared by the mentee during the course. Okay, so some other also there, I can drop it into this. That is, so we can drop directly, like copy paste or move to, we can do that. See, shared. If I would like to take yes, Kavitas, no need to open this. Just a second. No, I don't want to open this. So I would like to move this. So what I can do is move to ELTA. Okay, so that I can do, or else I can just add to folder ELTA. Okay, if I click on this three dots, you can see add to folder, and then it is added to ELTA. Here it is. So in this way we can dump the things here. So first let us see the major part. What we have to do is every app consists of paid, and like Google Classroom, Google Forms may not have that paid or free options, but these apps consist of paid and free. So Padlet is pro version and free version. In free version, we'll have only, we can create only 3 Padlets, and at times as occasionally they'll give 5. If we could create 5 at that occasion, then we will have 5 Padlets with us. If not, generally we'll have 3. We can create only 3 Padlets. And then next, if we go for a pro version, it is 120 rupees per month. Once upon, when I did it was 95 rupees per month. Later on, it was done 120 rupees per month. There'll be some changes, and as per the changes, but if you go for an annum payment, 1,149 rupees per annum. So if you make that 1,149 rupees with a credit card for an annum, annual, what I say, we can have annual, we can have n number of padlets that we want to, and we can create classes as folders, and we can dump all those into that folders. That is, so now let us see how to create it. Here we'll have join a Padlet in sense, if somebody has given you URL, you can add this, paste that URL here, and you can join. And then this is gallery, which is made public. I mean, some Padlets you have created and only for view you play, they people will be pasting like this. So if you would like to go through that, which fast food chains has the best burger or something, see, any category, these are the Padlets created by people, and just dumped into it in an open source, and we can follow them. That's all. We can't share it somebody or something else. If we like something, we can go through it. But next, so as per our classroom concerned, let us go for make a Padlet. And in make a Padlet, first of all, this is what we need here. Make a Padlet, click on make a Padlet, and we have 8 templates. Okay, 8 templates. All these 8 templates are of different form. This is like a wall, just wall. If you post something here and there, will get, I mean, it's not in an order. And when we go for this Canva, oh, sorry, I don't want to take this now. Yeah, just let me see whether I'll get preview or not. So it is an organized chart, something like we get in an, yes, like this. We can shuffle it here and there. In this way, the Padlet, what we get will be in this way. Okay, so it's not so useful to our classroom. And next, and stream, it is only in one line. You can see the picture here, how we get it. Grid, mean in this wall form. And then timeline, like a timeline will get. Map, it will be in the form of a map. Back channel, mean like this chat preview, sorry, form. And then shelf, like this, one column, and under that we'll get it. So generally for our classroom, what I say is, this shelf is an interesting one. Okay, so you can try any other. Somebody tried a timeline and posted after the when we did class previously. So this is how we get. Once again, let me make it clear to you. This is click on shelf. Click on shelf. Take the Padlet. This is the Padlet background what we get, and first modification should be done here. Okay, so this is what, first you title your Padlet. Okay, so revision session. Okay, take gurus. Okay, and then, so I think you people are following. If there is any query, please let me know. Right, so then you click on this icon. What kind of picture you want, you can take from these. If not, you can take from here. Okay, like add from your mobile or from your gadget. Okay, this if you click, it will take you to this one, search from internet, or upload from your gadget, or paste a link, take a photo, draw a picture. You can draw a picture also to make your image, sorry, icon, right? let's go for this. Done. Now arrow back to the screen. Address. Kindly don't disturb this address. No need to disturb this and let it be. Even if you change this, sometimes it may not accept. Now appearance. How this screen should appear. Your choice. Wallpaper. If you want to take colors, just take any kind of color. Okay. And if you want gradients, take any kind of gradient. If you wanted textures, take any kind of textures. It changes like this. If not, some pictures changes. So let's take
Madam, your voice.
sorry,
Your voice is not.
is it not clear?
Yeah, now clear, madam.
Yeah. I think right from the morning the system was working, no, so there might be some network issues also.
It is clear,
So
madam.
yeah, okay, sir. So we can take picture like this. So it's not responding. That's the issue, what I'm saying. We are not sure what happens at what time. So let me. Right. So revision session, right? Next, Techie Gurus, right? Icon, choose any icon. Whatever it is, let us take a smiling face here. There is no issue, just we should have an idea. And then let's go for picture, right? Yes, this is done. Picture, back to it. You can add your photos also from anywhere, like upload from the mobile or something, your gadget, whatever you have, you can upload. These are what I already got into my Padlet, so the pictures are here. Okay, if not, we can take from our system also. These are what I shared with my students, so you can see all this. If not, what we have to, if it is mobile, directly it will take you to the folder. As if it is a desktop, what I am using, this takes me to the folder where I can have some pictures. Where I may have some pictures. Let me see what I get. But the pictures I have also, I'm not sure. So something like this we can upload, right? So it's taking, I have taken a picture from the gadget, right? So if it is good enough, it's okay. See, now you can see this here. It's okay. Now go back, right? That is up to you. And next, how to get this? See, color scheme. In sense, the box will be, background will be of white and the text will be in black. If you choose this, the background will be black and text will be in white. That is, right? Okay, this way. Let me choose this. And then kind of text. You can see here, revision session. Observe that the style of the letters will be changing, right? So that is, and next what the setting is attribute. Display author's name, whether the author name, the one who has posted, their name should be displayed or not. Yes, we need their name. And how the posting should be. The first post should be at the first or last. So generally I prefer at last. If you want to see at the top, we can take it as first. Okay, right. Next, comments. Allow the viewers to comment on post. Yes, we need comments, right? So somebody has to, you posted something and there must be comment on that. So we need that. And next, reactions. So as I told you earlier, as I shared earlier, this can be used for assessment also. I mean, we can use this for project works. So we can grade them. See, like stars or votes or grades. So if you go for grades, you can make a max scale or of 10 or as you like, right? Then back again. Now required approval. If you make this yes, whenever somebody posts something, if you accept, then the post will enter into the Padlet. As we are interacting with the students, I think there is no need, right? So we must the student must be at a place where he at his own pace he has to be in a position to post at any time, right? So that's our intention. So let it be no for, I mean, we won't require a moderator or to approve it. And then filter the fill the words with nice emojis or something. Generally children won't do that. If you feel it is required, if any odd words are there that to be replaced with emojis, you make it, there is no issue. And if we make it yes, sometimes some text may be missing. So if you feel our students are not going to do any odd words or anything there, better don't take it. If you think let it be there, let it be, no issue. Now everything is done. Click next. Now what it says, you are all set, post to your heart's content, right? So use start button and start posting. Now you can see here what I did. I gave black background and the text is in white. If I make it white, then the text will be, see, let me change setting, modify, and see if I make this and save, then you can see the change here. Close. See, this is what I had, right? So now I have to make this teachers instruction, right? Saved. Now next one, student one, you can give any name, student name. Done. Next again, student 2. Done. Student 3. So in this way we can add as many we like as we go on. And now how to post. Click on plus icon and then here you can see the posting column. Give your title, right, whatever you want, and add something. Right, and then place a Google form link here and ask your student to do that. If not, upload, take from here, click on that. If it is from your system or mobile, click on that, what where the folder, in which folder it is, just select it and take it from there. It takes to you. If not, I mean, when it comes to you, you can click on that, get it here, you done it. So when you get it, if it is a mobile, yes, if it is a mobile, the thing is, you will get post icon at the bottom in a pink color. Then you can post it. If not, you can't post it. So now I posted here. You can see. So now seeing this, student can respond here. Student 1 will be responding here, student 2 will be responding, student 3. This way they'll respond to your instruction in their column, and you can grade them. And other students or others can comment them here. So grading, if you grade it, you can get this away how we grade it. So this is done. And next, one project is done and you want to take, see, as I said, in a free version we can get only 3. We can download this and delete it and get the new one. How to download it or how to share the link with our students? Just click on this 3 dots. You can see here, sorry, share, and then you can see here, copy the link. Okay, you click on this and then your URL is copied. Take it and then paste it. Now you can see in the chat box the URL is placed, and you can click on that and you can join this page and you can start commenting on this. I mean, adding your responses to this. And the thing is, if you don't like this, you can delete it also. You can delete it also. This is one. And next, here, if you click on these 3 dots, you can see you can invite people. I mean, you have to add their, if they have this Padlet account, you add their Gmail mail ID and they will take in, you can join them. So next, here, privacy, changing privacies. Generally, we won't go for public or this. Yeah. So we can go only for secret, and then you must allow the participants to write. If you take an edit, they can edit all these columns to whom you share this. And then if you give can read, only they can read, as if we had that gallery. In the gallery we can only read, and if you allow them to write, then only they can write. So on 3 dots, if you click, you can make the changes as if it is here. Okay. If we click on export, it will ask us in what way you want it. If you take CSV, it will be in this form in the Excel sheet, like student 1 in 1, student 2, student 3. In this way, we get it. If we want in Excel sheet, we can take in Excel sheet also, Excel spreadsheet. So all the columns mean one student's responses will be at one place. All one student's responses we get at one place. So we can just make it mean easy as a notebook, and we can share the link in Google Classroom and in anywhere that you want to share it as. Then yes, any more else? This is what. So if you click on that, you can add here. Yes, Bhushan sir added. Thank you, ma'am. And I can grade it like this way. Done. I can add. Thank you, sir. Comment is added. Yeah, that's right. So this is how we can do. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, somebody muted me. Any queries?
Ma'am, this is Chandrasekhar, ma'am.
Yeah, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for your elaborative explanation. Ma'am, when we send this link to our students, do they have to have Padlet in their phone, ma'am, or only they can open in other?
They can open with Chrome, sir. One thing. And second, if they have that Padlet app, they can, it's easy for them. It's not always they should have the link, isn't it? Sometimes they may miss. If they download app, as if it is WhatsApp and all the other apps, if they download that app, simply they can go to that app and they can check that Padlet.
Okay, for student, as we have seen here, only 3 Padlets are free for us.
You can the one can create only 3 Padlets, but the shared one can be any number of. Our students won't create, no sir. Our student is not supposed to create. You as a English teacher, you have created one Padlet for one unit, imagine, and you have shared with class 8. And then with some other account, you got one more Padlet account, right? See,
yes,
so one of my friends has suggested me, why will you go for this kind of paying and all that? What he said is, if we create 5 to 6 Gmail accounts, and we log in with that 5 to 6 Gmail accounts, with all that we will get 3. Every Gmail account will get 3 Padlets.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So all the 3 Padlets we can share with our student, maybe of different account, but for student it is not an issue. For example, class 8 I did with one first Gmail account. Class 9 I did with second Gmail account. 3 Padlets created for class 8 with account 1.
Can't we prepare one Padlet for the whole class, ma'am?
Yeah, whole class, but I'm saying about lessons.
Okay.
Even lessons also you can do. Class 8 1, class 9 1, class 10
Class
1.
10 1. Yeah,
1.
yes, ma'am. Like
Class
that.
6 and class 5 I need. So with second account I go, then it will be fine. That what
yes, ma'am. Yes. As our students are from rural area, ma'am. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can go for that. There is some issue. It's
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
That's what I say. So just a second. Yes. So if you create 5 Padlets for 5 classes, and
Yes, ma'am.
all in your teachers column you can post all your lessons content, and students column they will be answering.
Yes, ma'am.
That what.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.